Hey guys, this is Nick. Welcome to my channel, my video babies. I am back with another hit banger. You guys know what I'm about to react to, right? Daredevil, Born Again, episode 5 and episode 6. Now, these two episodes are two-part episodes. Part 1 I'm about to watch, and part 2 I'm about to watch right after. I cannot wait to see how this is going to go down, because last week we saw Frank and Matt had a little therapy, session where Frank just sat there and told, he let Matt know that what you're doing is not who you really are. I love how that he was talking about, because Daredevil, he's kind of like Batman. He fights the villains, he put them away, but he doesn't understand that they will come back the same way Matt said. They will come back and do it all over again. So your system is not working. He wants him to be just not like him. Well, I could say like him, but also be like yourself as well. But you got to understand, Foggy is your best friend, and that's like right there is telling you that your system needs to change. And he put it down on Matt. He made him cry. He made him realize that it's time for you to open your eyes and go back to who you was and just wreak havoc on the people who needs it. So I just love that scene. That was a very awesome scene. I hope we get to see more Frank. Now we got a new serial killer out there who takes people's bloods and just use it as artwork, and it's promote his artwork in around the city. I did my homework. I was trying to figure out who this character is, and they talking about he is a Daredevil villain or some type of villain. I don't know who he is. I'm not too much of a knowledge with Daredevil. I'm not or don't read Daredevil comic books. Only movie I saw was with Ben Affleck. That's it. But the other comic books, no. So I don't know these villains. All I know is Kingpin, because he's involved with Spider-Man and all that stuff, and Daredevil, and with Ben Affleck in this show. That's it. I don't know too much about all these villains. I know who's Bullseye is, but other than that, I don't know. So if there's a new villain out there who just take people's heads and just use them as urns or something, it's some you guys wouldn't probably know who that is, But I don't, and I'm very interesting to see who this person is, because we also, what happened last week episode, he took a victim, he took his blood, and I guess he's gonna do, do some graffiti work or something. But last week episode was pretty cool because Hector, the actor who plays Hector, I think his name is Kamar, he passed away. So it was a continuation to what happened to him in the beginning of the show, where his niece was talking to Matt, talking about, we need to do justice for him, and in a way that Matt didn't really understand how this happened. But then he did his own work, he had used his ability, and he figured out that the bullet casing it rolled down the street into the sewer. And he figured out that he thought that it was Frank at first. But in reality, it's a fanboys out there going out there doing Punisher's work and going after the people who they think is wrong. But clearly, Hector was not wrong. So rest in peace to the actor. And also, I saw this on Instagram. They said that there was a director's cut on last week's episode that Hector, aka the White Tiger's amulet, was when Hector's niece came in, it was supposed to glow, saying that she's the chosen one, basically. But they didn't want to put that in there. But that would have been cool to see that. It would be cool to see that. Now we all get to see also Kingpin took Adam. He had his own little place area where he eat a nice sized portion of food, because everywhere he goes around people, he always eat a little small we call it an egg. I don't know what type of egg it is, but it's an egg with 2 asparagus. He's kind of like he's hiding who he really is, and it's so cool to see at the end that he ate a nice sized portion. Basically, he was showing people who he is. Basically, he's showing the world, this is who I am. I am a pasta eating, dude from New York. So it was so cool to see that, and I want Kingpin to like I don't know what episode when it's gonna happen, but I want to see Kingpin come out of that and just show everybody who he is, because everybody already in New York, half of the people know who Kingpin is, but they voted for him to be the mayor. Some people want him to be the mayor. Some people don't want him to be the mayor, but Kingpin is trying so hard to hide the fact, to hide to the people who don't believe in him that he's good. But in reality, they keep pushing him and pushing him. Like, listen, you evil, you evil, you evil. But in some way, he's trying so hard to be different. But he's slowly coming out. And in one breaking point, one episode, I don't know when, is that he's gonna like this burst out and say, "Oh, shut up, everybody, shut up." It's gonna come out. I feel like it's gonna come out, but. This week's episode, I cannot wait to do episode 5 with you and episode 6 with you. Just letting you guys know ahead of time. You see this, the way everything looks right now. It's only temporary. It's only for this 2 episodes. Episode 7, 8, and 9 is going to be back to, back where back where it was. So I cannot wait to do episode 5 with you guys. So are you ready? You know I'm ready. I want you guys to sit back, relax, get yourself a snack, and enjoy yourselves, babies, while I hit play.
Warning: the following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewers' discretion is advised.
You just got married at City Hall now.
Wow, he's just carrying it out around, man.
Come on, it's St. Patrick's Day. What do you mean you don't want to come out for drinks with us?
You watch the game? Rangers took the Isles to the woodshed.
Wow.
Pot that
His
aside.
abilities is incredible.
Mr. Aldrich.
Thank you so much for waiting.
No, thank you.
Mr. Aldrich told me to look into your loan application this morning, which I've had the... Not wearing green today, Mr. Murdock.
Oh, St. Patrick Day.
Green today.
Oh, I see.
Oh yeah, he's
No.
He have
I tend to prefer more
an
neutral
Irish name.
colors, less likely to clash.
You must be careful, though. A leprechaun might pinch.
Yeah.
Where's home?
Jersey City.
Jersey City. Well, it certainly has its own special charm.
Do you think so?
I prefer it to Hoboken.
That's the nicest thing I've heard anyone say about Jersey City. People don't know this, but it used to be the gateway to America.
Really?
Yeah, Ellis Island, part of Jersey City.
I'm not sure I'm familiar.
Wow. Wow.
This is her.
And he got the doll
Right here. A custom-designed Funko in her honor.
Is that supposed to be her dad?
Yeah,
I don't
well,
remember him.
Yeah, but,
This is incredible.
it's her.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Cops, prosecution, public opinion, the entire system conspiring against you. We represent husbands, sons, daughters.
Kamala, I can't
Like
believe
you
he's
mean,
reference,
Mr. Corman.
reference,
Oh yeah.
talking about her. That's
We may be
crazy.
over leveraged for now, but we serve a vital function in a city that desperately needs us.
Ready then.
Look at this dude. He look like what's his name? Josh
Massive
Peck.
courage, lads. Then we got 1.8
Oh,
now,
drinking
and that
Josh.
fat bastard's off Luca's back. No,
Oh, he got him
let's
in.
have some fun.
This is hilarious. He looks just like him. Damn.
Hands in the fucking air!
There's only one guard.
Hands in the air, you silly
You
bastard!
should have more than one guard.
That's it.
Get on the floor!
Damn, really, bro? That's what you're doing? Don't do that. Why?
I'll probably... Hold on a sec.
Yo, his abilities is incredible. He just left. And he can hear that from far away distance.
Seriously, call 911.
Damn.
That's it, over here, please. Thank you. Move. Don't want to get shot! Move!
Yeah, there's normally walking in here. Wow, I did not expect this episode to be like
one
this.
more. You. Another step and it'll be your last.
You talking to me? What's going on?
Can someone lock the door, please?
Hello?
Jesus
Look at
Christ.
that.
What's happening here?
Already a mess up.
Stevie Wonder.
All right. No need to explain what this is. You've all been to the movies. This can go a couple of ways.
Wow.
You stay where you are, you keep your heads down, you keep your trap shut, you stay out of our way, and we'll stay out of yours. Easy.
Keep your
Everybody
mouth
goes
shut.
home,
Oh, y'all still crying.
and
Shut
everybody
up.
has
I don't
a
want to get
wild
shot.
story to tell.
Damn.
Robbery charge converts to a felony murder. And you're looking at 25 to life.
He's like, you think I care, bro? I want to give.
We have a solicitor on our hands.
Oh man, what is this end game, man? What you trying to do?
All right then, Mr. Solicitor here may not have understood the rules. You work here, right?
Yes, sir.
What's your title, Yusuf Khan?
Title? Assistant bank manager.
You should have
Assistant
access to the
bank
vault.
That's right.
You should. If
Or
you're the
as a
assistant, you
non-assistant
should have
bank manager.
access.
Actually, he's had a bit of an emergency this morning. He won't be in for a couple of hours.
A couple of hours?
Yeah.
Shut it!
It says yellow. They don't know their name, but the color. That's funny.
Someone must have triggered the alarm before we got in.
Before we got in? How could they know we were coming?
Hey, none of that matters. Eyes on the prize, right? We do what the boss told us to do. And we go to
Yo,
plan
what's
B.
it that guy? Is it Josh Peck or Drake Bell? One of them. Don't he look just like
You
him?
stay with the hostages. I'll handle the cops.
I kid you not.
Blue takes the assistant manager
I think it's
downstairs to
Josh.
open the vault.
I think you're bluffing. Oh. Where is it?
4 floors below.
Okay. All right. Let me take
You should hire more guards.
You stall.
I'm
as long as
sorry.
you can, okay? Can you do that?
One guard sitting there talking to an employee and a customer.
Get up there, climb your coach.
Yes, sir.
This is Detective Kim. Whom do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Elocution off the top. Very impressive, Detective. Detective Kim, was it?
Angie Kim, officer in command.
Okay, Angie,
Okay,
can't
for
don't
me
be too
then.
cocky a little bit.
You can just call me Jesse James, yeah?
Good one. How's your morning going so far, Mr. James?
Oh, just peachy, Detective, and you.
You picked a heck of a day to take over a bank. Want to come out and raise a pint with me? Lots of Guinness out here.
You. Up. Up, come on. On your feet. Solicitor. Up.
He said, "You two gotta leave. Let's go."
Let him take my place.
Wow.
Sorry?
I said let him take my place.
Huh. He has a plan. Matt has a
The
plan.
debate, Solicitor. But thank you for the
Just because I'm
suggestion.
blind doesn't mean I need your pity.
Do I strike you as some sanctimonious twat trying to do right by the visually impaired? Do I? What's your name?
I'm Batman.
Matthew Murdock.
Murdock! Oh, Jesus Christ. Not just a blind solicitor with a murder complex, but an Irishman.
Yeah.
Where's your family from then, Mr. Murdock?
Hell's Kitchen.
Hell's Kitchen. Do you hear that, lads? Hell's Kitchen. Before the big swim, Mr. Smartass.
I don't know. I was raised in an orphanage.
My family's been banking here since I got off the boat. I got my grandmother's ring in there, some other heirlooms, and I got a 1994 Mark Messier signed puck. It's probably the most valuable item in this bank.
Yeah, they after something.
Rangers fan, huh?
Rangers, Jets, Mets, baby, all day.
I bet it's diamonds. What else would they be after?
Facts.
Tell him I'm taking the solicitor here to the gents.
Oh, he gonna do something to this guy. I won't be surprised if he takes his mask with him and just try to pretend to be
You feel
him.
that? Oi.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised they haven't shot him yet. I'm just like, come on. Yo, they would have been
Making sure
shot.
we understand each other. Move.
Oh, here it comes.
Stairs.
Yo, by yourselves.
Hurry up!
He's setting himself up. He's setting himself up. Oh my god. There you go. God. Yo, you saw that how you stopped the thing from moving? No! Damn.
Open. Bloody door.
Yo, this is incredible. And plus he could hear them. I don't know how he does it. It's so incredible. That's insane. Like he knows where it's at and he just like, wow. Wow. This is a good episode.
Needed the bank manager to be sufficiently motivated to open the vault. He is now.
I forgot he could do that. Mimic the other people's voices. Yo, his powers.
Why are you
His
talking to me
abilities, I
then?
mean. Wow, that's incredible.
Watch out. The lesson. The value of saving.
Yo, he could just crack a safe just so easy, just hearing it.
I guess we just try to impart what we know to
Oh,
the
this
next
is so
generation.
cool.
Protect them. about what they can't see.
That is so cool. You can hear the clicking.
I confess, I'm disappointed, Detective. You recognize the accent, but you don't seem to know jack shite about the significance of St. Patty's Day for a Protestant.
I must have missed that chapter, Mr. James. Care to catch me up?
Just another Wednesday, love.
Priest rubs the four-leaf clover, and out pops a leprechaun. The priest is ecstatic. He thinks this must be my lucky day. The leprechaun now owes him a wish, but so the priest says, hate to break it to you, Sonny, but there's no such thing in this world or the next as a leprechaun night.
Okay.
The leprechaun shakes his head, confused, forlorn. Ah, blimey, he says. I just a penguin.
Wow. He probably gonna laugh out. He's okay. You got 3 hostages free. Wow.
That's one impressive diamond.
Yeah, it's always about money.
Sure.
Wow.
That's pretty high in stone for a bunch of rough Irish robbers.
I heard the leader mention a boss. I think they're working for someone.
He said, where's my friend?
Where the hell did you get up here?
He said, where he at?
You're asking the wrong question.
Yeah, that's the question.
Running out of time, you need to be thinking about your next move.
Hands up, both of you! No!
No. You let these people go now, while you still can.
What are you talking about?
When was the last time you spoke to the hostage negotiator? In a while, right?
Wow.
That's because the police are no longer negotiating. You and I both know you didn't come here to kill anybody.
You see? He would have been shot.
Came here looking for this.
Oh, wow.
How the hell did you get that?
It's not one of your men.
We go on my count.
Wow, they really just blasting in. They don't care
9,
about the hostage.
8.
Yeah, Matt, I feel like Matt has a plan. He's gonna do something. Give the cops an L. Look at that. That could have easily go really bad. Yeah, just pretended to be a cop to just walk right out, huh?
Got this, DeLuca.
To Luca. Oh wow, she's one of the hostages. Who's Luca? What the fuck? Yo, that's smart. If Matt wasn't there, they would have got there clean free. Oh, there's Mr. Red. Yeah, he's gonna leave like that. There you go. Another second fight scene. Okay, wait, man, you a little rusty. I get it. Come on, get him. Ain't nobody around watching this. Oh man. Damn. Damn, he getting his mojo back. Okay. Oh my god, she got scot-free with the diamond, bro. Wow, really? How he switched it with the...
I always believe things happen for a reason.
If this is about us reconsidering your loan, Mr. Murdock.
I didn't come here about the loan. I just came here to check on you.
Oh, good. Thank you. You know what? Perhaps we can brainstorm on ways to make your firm more profitable over dinner with my family.
I am gonna try one of these.
Wow, how he do? Like, where's the diamond? Come on, bro, where's the diamond?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god. Oh, don't tell him he put it in the butterscotch jar. Yo, Matt, yo. Well done. Damn, Matt had that all along. Like, who is this dude? Like, come on, bro, who are you? There you have it, guys. Listen, I want to say I'm sorry to you guys. I thought this was going to be, like, I thought this was going to be like 2 episodes. Like, this is part 1 and episode 6 is part 2. Like a, 2, like, I thought it was like this, but it wasn't. It feels like a filler episode, It's good to see Matt back at it. Frank got to his head and Matt just went up in the rooftop practicing with his nunchucks, and now Matt's out there and it's like he's slowly coming back to where he, who he is. and it's good to see those two awesome fight scenes. One in the staircase, one in the alley. So awesome. You know how he switched up the butterscotch candy with the the diamond with the butterscotch candy, and we get to see a mention of Miss Marvel. Kamala's mentioned it, and I was confused. Now I haven't seen Miss Marvel the TV the show in a while, so somebody confirmed that for me. Is that the dad who plays her father on the series, or they recast him or something? I don't know, but that was so cool to see that. I thought this episode was good. It felt like I said, it felt like a filler episode. I thought they was going to talk about. I thought this episode was going to be about more of the Muse. There's a serial killer, the Muse, who takes the blood of his victims and uses them as a graffiti art. I did my homework. I was trying to figure out who this guy was, and I found out his name was the Muse. So I thought this was going to be about him, and I think it's going to lead to episode 6, the continuation of him and Matt going toe to toe, and that's what I thought it was going to be. But still, this episode was good, and I just want to say I'm sorry to you guys because I thought that these episodes was like a 2-part episodes. So either way, I'm still enjoying this. It was pretty cool to see Matt back in work. But episode 6, I really cannot wait to see how this is gonna go. Episode is gonna go. We didn't see Kingpin. We just saw Matt doing his work, and some stuff that I really want to understand. The bank robber guy, he looks like, I was saying, he looked like Drake Bell or Josh. If you know, I think it was Josh Peck. His name is Josh Peck from Drake and Josh. If you know what I'm talking about, I'm back. I'm sorry guys for the little small cut. I was looking up, Drake and Josh, trying to figure out which one. They both look like similar to him. More to me, his facial bone structure, he looks more like Josh, but the hairstyle, he looks more like Drake. So that's why I was like, yo, he looked just like this character. That was so cool. Now, he is hired by a guy named Luca. Now, he has one of the hostage doing a little recon around, trying to see if it got any security guards and stuff like that. Which, by the way, that whole bank is weak. I get it because they had to turn down the whole power, so they can't call for police. But they should at least have like 3 or 4 security guards in the bank, or at least have the employees guard. Have some weapons or something. But it was lacking, and one of the hostages was working with them. And now I love, like I was saying, I don't know who Luca is, so I hope is that mentioned somewhere. I don't know when, but I cannot wait to see episode 6. So what else can I say? But thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. I want you guys to write in the comment section down below what you guys think my reaction in this video. Give it a thumbs up. Show your boy some love. Show me some love, alright guys? Till next time. See you when I see you guys. Deuces.